What's going on, guys? Your boy Maze here, back with another video, and in today's video, guys, I'm gonna be doing the first video of the world tour for Mael, as the truth likes to say it. Pretty much we're gonna be taking Mael into all the hardest PvE content in Grand Cross and showcasing to you guys how strong he can actually be. In this video, we're gonna be doing the bird video, and as you guys can see, we are actually not running MEGELLDA in this video. We are running him without MEGELLDA to show you guys how strong Mael actually is, because we're not even using the actual unit for the bird here. So yeah, guys, in terms of the set we are running here, we are running HP defense on the Sariel, HP defense on the Margaret, HP defense on the Green Elizabeth, and then attack crit damage on the Mael, obviously for the big damage from him. The rest of the team can pretty much run the HP, but the reason why I'm running this team is that we have Sariel for the stances, because we need the stance on the floor too. We do not have a character that can hit past damage cap on Goddess team, and so we have to actually bring a taunt character, and so I decided to bring Green Sariel there. We do also have Margaret, obviously for the buff ups, with the damage dealt, damage reduction. We also have the cleanse with her, and then yeah, she's gonna be giving basic stats. The Elizabeth here is for the buff removal, and also because she has the healing ult and the cleanse. Very nice. And then we do also have Mael there, obviously being the main reason, you know, we're running this. And then in terms of the card set, I am running a basic stat card set. I kind of like brushed over it, but can I pull it up? Oh, there we go. Oh, we had it for a second. Yeah, there we go. Okay, sick. Well, you guys know what it is. Okay, the basic stat card set. I don't know why I can't pause it on the perfect frame. But there we go. We're hopping in. So this is pre-recorded, as you guys you know, would assume. I can like do like an actual run, but the pre-recorded run here is just the way to go about it. Because I had this run from the day Mael dropped. I did like a ton of videos. This is when he was 4 to 6, so I didn't actually have my 5 to 6 Mael at the time. But yeah, okay. So pretty much what we're doing here on the bird is we're just trying to like, you know, like kill him as quickly as possible, right? You know, there isn't really much build up with this team other than like Margaret passive, I guess. Other than that, you pretty much just do like an insane amount of damage. Look at that, Mael doing 180k on his AoE skill, by the way, without MEGELLDA, by the way. Because I always have to preface that this team is just a no MEGELLDA team going crazy. And wait till you guys see tomorrow's video. I got a no Jormungand Deer team, which is gonna be kind of crazy, man. So yeah, no, he is absolutely insane. Like I will say Mael right now might be one of the strongest PvE characters. The only thing that he lacks is a really strong team. You know what I mean? Oh wait, this is the reset I did actually. Yeah, so I actually reset. And the reason why I reset, guys, you guys saw that I block affected the bird right there. You saw that at the top left. So yeah, in this recording, I actually did reset and swap the link on my Elizabeth. So now she actually has the proper link now. So that's okay. You guys get to see you know, Mael again. So boom, 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 boom. Look at that. 249k. And the reason why we had that is because we put up the actual taunt with Sariel there. Because if you guys don't know, I think for Sariel, it's like the more like buffs he has on himself, he gives you more crit damage. I forgot exactly what it is. If it's stances or buffs. I completely forgot. But it's okay. So I do know that when you put the stance up though, like you do more crit damage on your 4 archangels at the very least. Yeah, so right here we do the merge, we get the Elizabeth ultimate, we stance up again with Sariel, and we do the single target with Mael. And I'm predicting Mael will do a lot of damage here, but I didn't think how much he would actually do. So right here we put up the stance and boom, 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 boom. Boom, look at that, 400k rank 1 no MEGELLDA. You guys have to understand here, man, this is a no MEGELLDA team, full goddess. All the characters except Mael are like a year old, like plus, you know what I mean? So like all these characters are super old, but Mael himself is just so broken to the point where he can make all these characters usable on the bird and make it so that you're able to clear floor 1, floor 2, and floor 3. So he's just insane. So yeah, man, right here we're pushing Mael ultimate. I was also trying to make sure that I held onto his cards because I wanted to see how much damage he was able to deal on the final phase of floor 1. Because you guys know final phase of floor 1 is really like a damage check to see if you have like enough like power strike or whatever the case. But like Mael doesn't have power strike. He has the flare ability where it's like based on how many what's it called? It's based on how many of those buffs he has on the team, which right now there's only 4, which is the max you can get, I think, in the game right now, because you're not gonna be able to get higher than that. Yeah. So right here I do the AoE with Sariel right there, and then we're gonna pretty much move into the next phase after this hand. as we're just gonna drop all our cards, and then we're just gonna kill the boss, and then we'll move in, and you guys will be able to see Mael damage. Not even by the way, I remember when I did this. I'm gonna skip a little bit past it just so we can get this turn done, and move into the next phase here. Let's just move into the next phase so I can show you guys what's up. But yeah, so right here I have, look, 1 rank 3, 1 rank 2, 1 rank 1, and an ultimate. So you guys guess how much the ultimate will do. By the way, I'm 4 out of 6 in this video, so I wasn't able to apply Sunspot, so you just guess. Okay, just take a guess right now, because you guys are gonna find out. And it's a crazy amount of damage. Bear in mind, I have no Margaret buff, I have no Sariel. Oh no, you can apply Sunspots, my bad. That's my bad. You can. I think that was I think it was on the deer you couldn't apply them then. Yeah, that's my bad. But yeah, pretty much we do damage cap. We do another damage cap right here with the rank 3, obviously. I'd hope we do damage cap with the rank 3 right there. But that was a lot of damage, man. Does he cleanse on his turn? Let's see. He cleanses 1 on his turn, so he's gonna do a lot less damage to us because of the Sunspot. But I mean, it's not really gonna change too much about the fight here. But yeah, you guys saw, man, it is pretty crazy. We are able to do a lot of damage with Mael, and yeah, I mean, you know, he can definitely dish out a good amount of damage. But yeah, I completely forgot about the whole Sunspot thing, man. So you can apply Sunspots on him, and so you will able to deal more damage. Yeah, maybe having his ult even at lower dupe, you might be able to not hit damage cap, but maybe you could hit a little bit hard, you know? Maybe you can hit fairly hard. Let's see. So right here, we do the Mael AoE, and as you guys can see, the Mael AoE also does enough damage to actually do something. So it was kind of crazy there. You know, it is spike damage, but the fact that he had no Margaret buff, guys, is where I was like, okay, man, this man is just broken, because this unit just cannot die. Right there we get attack speed. We have no cards anyway with him, but I decided right here I would just do the buff up with Margaret, and then we would just ult with Mael, and that's just gonna be a kill. But yeah, he is really good. He is definitely very good. You guys can see it, man. Phase 4, floor 1, and he's doing damage cap on his cards and his ultimate and all of that. Like, it's just great. That wasn't even a crit. So yeah, he's just insane. All right, moving into the next phase though, or next floor. So we can actually see Mael in floor 2. Now in floor 2 here, I think I did mess up. Actually, I remember I forgot what reset I had. I'm gonna skip through this, guys. It's not like too crazy gameplay here. We just keep buffing up on Margaret. We get, you know, some stuff going there. We have a lot of stance cards here, but I think what I did that did mess me up was that I ulted the second phase. Yeah, I ulted the second phase of floor 2 with Margaret, and that block affected him, and I was like, oh, I'm not supposed to do that. But when we get to that, I will skip past that part, so you guys see it. But yeah, right here I was like, okay, we'll just do the double heal just to get my cards cleared out. We waste a Mael single target, which is going to do 165k. I don't know if that's damage cap, but I feel like it is pretty close to damage cap, if not damage cap. But yeah, moving into phase 2 of floor 2. We do actually ult with Margaret, which was a mistake, guys, which you guys will see here, and then I do actually reset. So I'm actually going to skip past this part right now. So let's go back a little bit. Here we there we go. So I reset, and I made sure not to actually do the Margaret ultimate, because I was like, okay, well, that's not going to work. Damage cap with Mael right there on the AoE. Damage cap on the single target with Mael. And then we do these AoE with Sariel right there. And is it going to do a decent amount? Okay, it does like 10%. That's not bad. It does about 10% of his HP. Remember, since we have the taunt up with Sariel, guys, he is not going to be able to actually one-bang us with the AoE effect at the end. And we do not have Tamio Link on anybody on the team, so we're actually going to be completely fine. And we're not going to actually kill him here. So, yeah, right there, he do get the counter. And then we do actually proc his revive bop. Unfortunately, we did not proc his revive last turn, but it's okay. It gave us a turn to kind of clear out our hand, which we did not really have too good of a hand right there. But yeah. Yeah, so right here, I was like, okay, we'll just waste the Mael card. We get the ultimate. We also have another one. I probably could have just merged it to have a rank 2. But, you know, it was okay. And then we move into phase 3 here of floor 1. Or floor 2, I should say. And we actually top decked a really bad hand. Nothing really changed. But I decided I would just go for the kill, right? Because we couldn't really like stall here. We had to just go for damage. If you guys don't know, phase 3 is where you have to just dish out a ton of damage, man. And so I was like, okay, let's just drop all my ultimates, all of that, and let's see how much damage we're able to deal. Mael does damage cap on the first hit. Sariel does damage cap on his hit because he had the stance up. Margaret does damage cap on her hit because she has 6 out of 6. And then Mael goes for the single target, and that's also going to hit the damage cap as well, 166k. So that's very, very cool. Yeah, man, this is a actually competent bird team, which is crazy. No MEGELLDA needed, which I think is like actually just shows how strong Mael is. For all the people that were saying amazing, Mael is just not like, he's not that good. He's you know, he's not like anything crazy. He is a broken unit. There's no like, okay, what character can take an irrelevant team of characters, okay? Because Sariel, Margaret, and Green Elizabeth are very, very old characters. Green Elizabeth obviously having a lot more usage, and I think the other demonic beasts than you know, like Margaret and Sariel per se, but you know, take into account that this team is old, okay? And Mael is making them all carry. He's carrying the whole team. Like, there's what other character can do this on a demonic beast other than the actual demonic beast unit? You know what I mean? So he's doing a really good showing here, and I think this is great. Unfortunately here I wasn't able to get a heal because he wanted to take my gauge. But I decided that I would do the do I stance up? I think I stance up. Yeah, I merge with Elizabeth stance up, right? That might be the play, but I completely forgot actually. At this point, I think I just go for damage. And I'm just like, screw it. We could probably just heal next turn. But yeah, so we just do this. Okay, never mind. I go for the heal. I probably should have stanced up with Sariel though, but I felt like Sariel counters might have killed him, so I decided I wouldn't, I guess. And then right here, I was trying to just bait out the Elizabeth ultimate so I could heal as I kill into the next phase. But if he like attacks my Elizabeth again, we do get gauge reduction. So, but I was trying to bait it out, right? I was trying to bait it out. So we take the AoE right there, and then he goes for the ultimate, and it does a, you know, we actually tank really well. You know what it is? You know what it mainly is? Is that Mael's like passive where he gives you the damage reduction. Like, that is just so good, guys. It's just so good. It really is, man. Like, you can't do damage to this team, right? You have very good tanking. You have cleanse, you have healing, you have counters, you have damage. Like, everything about this team, this might be one of the best you know, no MEGELLDA teams for the bird. I think it might be the best actually because of how consistent it will be, right? Like, the only thing you're really gonna lack is like what, like I guess if your Mael's like lower duped, his ultimate will do less, but like his actual cards, like you guys saw it on phase 4 floor 1, like his rank 3 was able to do enough. If you just hold on to his cards, I think you'll be good. But moving into floor 3 here, let's see what we're able to do on the floor 3. So we hop in, and yeah, we're gonna see this team actually finish off the Birdman. Yeah, it's just a good team. I'm very excited with how well Mael has like performed lately in like the PvE content I tested him, because I recorded all these videos like a few days ago. I just wanted to like get them out throughout the week. But yeah, like, no, this is crazy. Like, he is so good, and like you guys will be able to see it here at the when we get to like I think phase 3 of this floor as well, and then also phase 4 where we guys gonna see the big damage. But yeah, having Margaret cleanse is really good for this phase, because if you get a merge, the block effect, you can cleanse, or the blockade I should say. But yeah, you can just pretty much cleanse that, and yeah, and then right here I was like, okay, let's do the heal. Let's do the single target with Mael. Let's do the AoE. And Mael is like always pretty much going to be hitting damage cap. If you have him on attack crit damage, you have his outfits, at least his weapon outfits, like he's going to be hitting the damage cap you need. Like, look at this. Look at that. That's okay. Well, that's not damage cap. That's actually very close. But like it's like what? Like 224k I think is damage cap on this phase. But yeah, like he pretty much hits it, man. That's all you guys need to know. Okay. So we take the AoE right here. You know, it does a good chunk of damage. You take an ultimate, let's see. Nothing too crazy. Remember, Mael is giving us that 20% damage reduction, which is very good. And so, you know, we pretty much have like consistent like healing across the board, and we're not really gonna die. We have a lot of tanking. This team is just really good. This team is like, I don't know what else to say. This team is just like great. You know what I mean? And then right here, I just go for the damage. I'm like, okay, let's finish it off. Mael actually should hit damage cap here with Sariel stance up. I think that's when he should hit damage cap, right? Closer. He did get an extra like 10k damage right there. If like 224 is damage cap, so that was pretty close. And Sariel actually did good damage there too with the 80k, not bad. And then we get the counter here. Let's see, full counter bop. I say full counter, but that's not actually what he says. But he does the counter again, and that should be a kill. Yup. And what happens too is, if you guys didn't know, I actually learned this while I was doing my bird run. If you counter kill into the bird, because the bird actually lowers your lifesteal, if you hit into him as you kill him, like, he is not lowering your lifesteal anymore, and so you can actually get a heal on Sariel at the very end there, which is, you know, some mini tech there you could use, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so right here I have like a really strong hand in terms of like damage I see, because I can just Margaret buff up, stance up, we could do the single target. But I decided to do the double AoE because I was like, yo, let's see the damage. Like, we could have did the rank 3 right there, but I knew I would have did damage cap, and I don't want to do just like spam damage cap on this. I want to like see like what we're able to do. And so we did the rank 2 right there. And does the rank 2 hit the damage cap? It does. That's 224. That's a 224k right there. And the rank 1 also hits the damage cap. I forgot. It's just crazy. Yeah, no, this unit is insane, man. We do the counter, boom, we do about, you know, almost 10% damage. And you know what's lucky about this too? The counter actually doesn't act as a, what's it called? It doesn't act as a gauge reduction. Like, because pretty much when you attack into the bird, when he has that gray buff, you actually get dissolved. So me countering into him actually does not dissolve my Sariel, which is very good. But he was deleting my cards regardless, so, you know, it is what it is. But right here, I was like, okay, let's finish him off, move into the next phase, and then I think we'll be okay. And so I wanted to kind of clear up my hand a little bit, I would say, right? So I go for the Margaret buff. We go for the, I think I just go for the, yeah, the Mael AoE, yeah. And then we just waste that, and then we move into the next phase with like a pretty decent hand for like damage, right? Because on phase 3, if you guys don't know, like that's where you get like the debuffs that could like seal your whole like hand and everything. So you want to like kind of clear that phase as fast as possible. And so like when we move into this phase here, I tried to just like brute force damage it, and I think I was able to do it actually as well. So we just dropped the ultimate with Mael, ultimate with Margaret, single target Mael, and as you guys can see, you cannot apply sunspots there. So that was one thing, but I did damage cap, and you can't apply sunspots, right? And Margaret 6-6 didn't. So like, bro, it's just crazy. It is just crazy, man. And then that's almost damage cap, 294k. Damage cap on phase 3 phase 3 floor 3 is 316k, which is like, bro, that is really, really close, man. But right here, we do have a really, really bad hand. But I was able to get Mael ultimate, which is good. Because I used this card right there. I should have used Sariel stance first for more damage. But it didn't necessarily matter because I had the ultimate. So we do, you know, pretty much like 15% damage right there with Mael. Not bad. AoE. Remember, guys, it's an AoE, no MEGELLDA. Like, okay, the entire video right now, I'm saying like we're doing like, oh, we're almost hitting damage cap and all of that. This is no MEGELLDA, bro. You know what I mean? Like, this is crazy. So like, you have to like understand how strong this character is. The fact that he's able to do this, and the fact that his team tanks so well, it just goes to show that like this is like really a competent deer team. Right? Or a bird team, I should say. But yeah, like, just crazy unit, man. Absolutely crazy. Right here, I'm like, okay, we have the passive where he actually heals, which is a little bit unfortunate for me. I was deciding, like, what I want to, you know, kind of do here. And, you know, I had to hold on to my ultimate. And I had to also reset because I was like, okay, I saw he's using the buff skill next turn, which you need, you know, Elizabeth buff removal. For when he actually does get that basic stat increase, because you definitely need that. If you don't have that basic stat increase, you're pretty much screwed. So yeah. And then right here, like, I was like, oh, how much damage is he gonna do to me though? Because he has 3 attack related ups, right? 3 attack related ups with the 30% basic stats he gains. I was kind of like scared, like, oh, okay, is he gonna one bang me? But I was like, okay, well, we have like damage reduction. Mael has like the 28% all stats, right? And then we take the AoE and it does nothing. That's with, okay, bear in mind, okay, this is 5%, 5%, 5%, 30%. Like, isn't that crazy? Like, I think that's a good tanking. This is good tanking. I think I do check as well because I was kind of curious of how much attack he actually had. But I was like, whoa, like, how did he just do that, man? Like, that was kind of crazy. So yeah, I check right here. And he has 35k and he has the, you know, the 30% basic. But that was pretty crazy. And then right here, I was like, okay, let's go through, right? We do the buff card with Margaret. We do the buff removal. We do the AoE. And then I know he has the final heal part, and so I was like, okay, I know I'm not gonna do like a crazy amount of damage, right? So I had the following turn, I had to do like I had to get the kill. So right here we do the buff card. we do the buff removal with Elizabeth to actually remove all of those buffs that he got. So he cannot evade my attacks, and he also cannot just do a ton of damage. And so right there, we do a good amount. And then right here, we want to actually kill him from this range, which as you guys can see, from that range right there, you know, he's at around like 30% HP. And right here, he can kind of lifesteal a little bit. Yeah, he lifestealed a little bit of HP right there. And I think the damage cap on this face is 33%, if I'm not mistaken. So I definitely had to do a little bit more damage here to actually finish him off. But right here, I was kind of scared. Like, was I able to do it? Because I'm 40% attack lord here, man. That's where it was like a little bit rough. So I'm at 25k attack. We still have the all stats parts of the kit, but it was a little bit like, okay, I don't know if my 406 Mael is going to be enough to do enough damage. You know what I mean? But right here, I was like, okay, let's do a little bit of chip damage with Margaret and Elizabeth, and then we'll drop the Mael ultimate, because that was like the only thing I could pretty much do. You know, the bird didn't really have anything, and he was at around like 370k HP, so I was like, okay, I think I could definitely pull this off. 40% attack down, but we still were able to actually get the kill. So as you guys will see when we go for it, yes, we do the AoE with Margaret, single target Elizabeth, we ult with Mael. This is a 4 to 6 ultimate, by the way, just to give you guys an idea. So 4 to 6. I don't know if I was able to apply sunspots or not on this phase. Was I able to do them? I wasn't. And this is 40% attack down. We hit damage cap. Look at that, guys. This is crazy, bro. But yeah, this is the whole showcase for Mael on the bird. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Is this man crazy or not? Because I'm already, no MEGELLDA, he is a great unit for this if you have a goddess team. So now that we're done the bird, tomorrow I'm going to have the deer video and the skull and hottie video. So tune in for that, guys. We're going to be doing that tomorrow. And yeah, man, that's going to be that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great rest of your day.